everyone, it's Robert back again from on my turntable with another video. This time it's a continuation of my Albums to Discover series through Discog Shuffle. I love this series. It's such a great series. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It gives me a chance to review albums that I have that I don't listen to a lot, even though I should. It gives me a chance to refresh and research and listen again and just discover how great these albums are. And the one, if you recall, it's been a couple of days since I did the last one, but this amazing album here, ZZ Top's second album, Rio Grande Mud. That's what came up on the shuffle. I also have it in this fantastic box set, which I'll show in just a second. And I've shown these before. I also have El Loco on vinyl, as well as the box sets, and Eliminator on vinyl, as well as the box set, and Tres Hombres also in the box set. So this box set is a great little box set. It's their first 10 studio albums. Of course, they're not in order. I should have put them back in order, but have their amazing first album, super bluesy. It is so good. These guys came out of the gate just wailing and rocking. And I have Billy Gibbons' earlier work from the Moving Sidewalks, very psychedelic proggy band that he was in when he was much younger than this. Amazing player back then as well. Then he meets Dusty Hill and Frank Beard. The rest is history. What a great blues album. Of course, Rio Grande Mud, with the one we're going to be talking about here, the second studio album. Another masterpiece in my opinion. They're starting to come, they're starting to discover themselves, starting to develop. It's a little heavier sounding and more expansive sounding, than their first album, but great album. Then we have the Tres Hombres, another. I mean, what, you can't go wrong with any of these albums. Third album, Fandango, the fourth album. Love that cover. Teja. There they are. They're just developing their beards. And then you have Diguelo, one of my favorites. And after Diguelo was El Loco. Another, like, every album on here is just amazing. I love every album of it because none of them are the same. Yes, they have a distinctive sound. ZZ Top, you know it's them the minute you hear them, but every song is unique. Every song is different. Every album is unique. After El Loco, one of the most commercially successful albums from them, and this time era as well, Eliminator. MTV, Much Music is just kicking in at this time. Big stars on the video format in this one. You know, you've got Legs, Gimme Are You Lovin', Sharp Dressed Man, TV Dinner. I mean, amazing stuff. And then it gets a little more synth. A different sound from the band, but they have to expand, they have to grow. And then you have Afterburner. And then finally, Recycler. This is not their last album, but this is the last album in the box set. So I'm really happy to have this this box set. It really, A, it sounds good. B, it's got their best work in it, as far as I'm concerned. yeah, great stuff. Eventually, I'll get them all on vinyl, but these sound good as well. So, again, first album, very bluesy. If you want to get into the blues, this may be the way to start. But you've got Someone Else Been Shaking Your Tree, Brown Sugar, which is a remarkable song. One of the Squank, Going Down to Mexico, Old Man, Neighbor Neighbor, Certified Blues, Bedroom Thang, not Thing, Thang, Just Got Back from Babies, and Backdoor Love Affair. Amazing stuff. So to go from this, which is remarkable, to this, and I'll show you the vinyl, even though again I just showed you the CD, but the vinyl, it's on the Warner Brothers label. There's a better photo of the band there. Not too much of a beard going on. Dusty Hill's got a small one going on, but Billy Gibbons is still fairly clean shaven. It wasn't until later that Frank Beard was having issues with drugs, that type of thing, so they took a bit of a hiatus. They all went their separate ways. Didn't break up. They just honored Frank Beard's request to take a break. They were making some pretty good coin, and he blew it all on drugs, and it's all documented in their great documentary by them. But Billy Gibbons went one way, Dusty Hill went another, and they all come back, ironically, with these long beards. Frank Beard tried to grow a beard, but he couldn't. But that's just a little side note. Anyway, this amazing album here. So, second album by the band, 1972 release. The name was inspired by the Rio Grande River, which forms the border between Mexico and Texas. Francine is the big single off of this one. Sung by Dusty Hill, which he's got a great voice as well. They were still developing their style, developing their sound. Still a bluesy album, but they documented everything. They wrote down all their experiences, what happened on the road, and they kept track of all that stuff and all those ideas, and then they used them in their songs. And that's how they developed their sound and their songs. It's kind of cool. So they expanded more on this one. It's a heavier, rockier album than their first, with a lot of blues on it, just the same, but it's got a more powerful sound than their first one. And Dusty Hill is highlighted as on a couple tracks, Francine and Chevrolet. And it's got the great song Just Got Paid on it as well. And they rock that one up. They really do. It's amazing stuff. It's grittier, it's heavier, as I said, and it's just a fine album. It really is a fine album. Their first, Afterburner and Recycler, if I had to rank them, they'd be kind of at the bottom or lower at the bottom, because I feel and I think ZZ Top is better in their bluesier, straight ahead rock sound than they are with the synthesizers. I think Eliminator is the peak for me. But anyway, that's just my opinion. A lot of people love the later stuff. I'm more the blues and the earlier rock stuff. But anyway, that's the look at Recycler. That's the look at Rio Grande Mud. Great second album. Definitely an album to discover. If you don't know the early ZZ Top, if you don't only know Eliminator, you're missing out on so much. Check out their earlier releases before Eliminator, and you'll be greatly and quite pleased to discover a great band in ZZ Top, which doesn't get talked about too much on the BC. I'm not sure why, but let's see what's next on the Discog Shuffle. So I go to my list. Again, nothing listed here. And I go to random item. And we have Kim Mitchell, the great Kim Mitchell, Canadian rock and roll singer from the very progressive rock band Max Webster. So I'll be highlighting it and him and them to help you guys to discover some great Canadiana in Max Webster. A great underwritten band, as well as Kim Mitchell. And he had some big hits in the States as well, and I'll talk about that. But great album by him. Awesome, I'm looking forward to it. So there you have it, guys. There's my Albums to Discover series through Discog Shuffle. Again, I have a lot of fun with this one. And hope you enjoyed. Check out ZZ Top's early stuff. Check out all their albums. Check out that box set. It's a great value for what you get. You get their first 10 studio albums, and they all sound great. So anyway, guys, thank you. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye now. Love you all.